to what is the conclusion of this pick and ban phase. We have seen the draw phase, so that means we have to compare it a little bit to the first game. Rixal is kicking off. We feel like with this, changing up their composition, they can find their way towards their first win in the series?
I love the idea.
The Ambessa will keep the SuperMassive mid laner alive as we cut back to top lane. He's got level 6! First blood for the Volibear! After all of that nonsense, he just wins the rage matchup anyway?
Oh, that's so unfortunate right there for Armor. Doesn't quite hit the 6. What did we say? So much moving around back and forth. Leaves him just a little bit behind in XP. Goes in for a kill. Would have totally gotten it.
Both junglers arriving in the bot side. Now, has an ultimate.
Oh, he missed!
Carry misses the E, but the stuns are still there. Steeds is around the corner. Velia, even with the engage being semi-fluffed, cannot save the Lost Ratones jungler. The Alistar ultimate soaking up the damage that takes off the Reckless to get back to the tower, but cannot stay alive. Crowdy now doesn't get the stuns he wants, and Carry will still fall as Nemesis TP's in. Curtain Call comes out the rise to look for another target as in top lane. The ults are being dropped, stuns are being layered, the slowdown, and Baus is just taking bites out of Armor. Bao falls to Nemesis, and Los Ratones scrap their way back in the extended play.
Oh, NLC rejoice. It doesn't look like it's just going to be a complete collapse right here from Los Ratones. They're fighting in this game. The second solo kill top lane, and right now another Baus. As much as he's had a better early game, this is going to be tricky to get away from.
This is more what I expected, I'll be honest. Deep up in the bot side, and Bao and Carry have got there. This time, Carry will not miss the Zenith blade. Baus with an up, he keeps himself alive, but the cooldown is just a little too long in this early stage. Nemesis is in by 3 members on top of his head. And the kill goes over to Skeens, Crowny, and Reckless.
That's what I was hoping to see out of Bao and Carry, though. This is a very powerful bot lane. The sort of bot lane you can barely get away from. It's tricky enough to get away from the Ash and the Leona separately. Clouds top on a little bit. Quite a lot of members in the area.
Aggressive move by Reckless. Out comes the Ash Arrow, and Reckless is still suffering. Doesn't have the ultimate as well. He's managed to flash back as well. The ultimate has held a lie right there, but Velia is now in. Stuns onto Skeens as Bao is getting crushed by Crowny right here. One more Mystic Shot. There it is! Crowny traded back by the Wukong shutdowns about on both sides.
I don't even know. Everything is fine for him at the moment. Hang on.
Not so fine for Fiesta right now as the combo is coming through. The slows and the roots are always there. It looks like he's just about survived. The Jin ult's coming through, and Nemesis ready to pick up the pieces right there.
Now getting chased by an angry bear. He's alright.
Threat doesn't quite get caught up, but now SuperMassive comes back. He actually wants to engage and forces the ult from Bao. Bao looking forward to attacks to engage with SuperMassive. They are doggedly chasing down the Volibear, and they'll find their kill.
The TP coming in from Fiesta doesn't particularly, Fiesta doesn't particularly end in anything too much for him. But you're still going to be able to pick up that kill, get yourself a little bit of priority to head on towards this Herald. And actually goes in here.
The ultimate onto Crowdy, maximum range. Rebellion around the corner can maybe keep alive. Carry looking for an angle here. Hits the Zenith blade. Crowdy has to cleanse away.
Ignite, he's going to get the kill.
Down. And Leona gets it done. Nemesis flashing in onto Fiesta. Secures one. Bao now without much mana has to deal with the rise. Dispels. Machine gunning out as Carry is being 2v1. Flash from Bao. Trading autos isn't enough. Leona ult secures the shutdown. And Los Ratones will get one of their own back. It is messy. It is crazy in the mid lane.
Oh, I mean, in the end, right, it's the Herald that you're able to pick up for yourselves, but because you lose out on that teamfight-ish, kinda, after what is a complete mess of a teamfight once again, you're gonna miss out on this mid lane tier 1 tower. Baus gets jumped here between Armor and Ski.
To hold on to his own turret thus far, and Los Ratones stepping up to an uncontested Hex-Tech Drake. This puts them on 3rd Drake point themselves. Baus pushed on into Armor, cannot quite secure it as Nemesis would have been able to solve that equation for them without Massive coming through the jungle. In they come, Nemesis just pieces out without a second thought, and Baus is left with the dogs. Down goes the turret, in comes the stun. Skeens is on a rampage.
And this is a little bit more.
Try and contest obviously around this Drake in 3 minutes right now. They're giving a wide berth to SuperMassive, and Baus left alone in the top side, picks up a turret for himself.
Going to be able to get a little bit more gold for the team, but with the Rift Herald coming down into the middle lane, let's see what SuperMassive can get back for themselves. Sometimes they're hankering for a fight right now. They're going to be able to catch this very tanky Leona though.
item by Schemes, but the shields come through, keep him alive for now, and now Schemes is more or less on his own. Reckless gets slowed down and stunned. Besta coming in deep, wants the kill on the rise, and Fiesta gets himself some revenge. Barely slipping away as the stun cancels the Jhin ultimate. Armut is in to keep the kills flowing in for Supermassive. As Baus coming around the corner. Carry trying to get himself onto Crowny. He still has a turret to stand by. And the Volibear looking for a way in. Already though, it's a 3 versus 5. It's not looking great for Ratones. They have to back away.
And without the jungler available right here, they're gonna lose out onto the Atakan. Huge plays for Supermassive after what was a little bit of an iffy early game. Being able to claw their way back into this one just a little bit. It's at least being traded back for some damage onto the tier 2 in the mid lane by Baus. The issue was, Lost Ratones, they go in, they get a pick, but it's on Carry. And Carry right now is
a bit more gold secured by Supermassive and get those items on deck. Now Baus is really not enjoying this 1v1 right now. Still gets the shield, gets the heal, and Schemes is there.
The arrow hits.
Connects though. Bao with a beautiful Ash arrow. Baus ulting in, but it cannot keep him alive. Oh, so threatening. This time though, they have Baus in the area. Could be a full 5v5 blowout. As out comes the Ash ult. The stun blowing up as well. Full dive onto Bellis to get the smite off the table. Armut is in, doesn't find a good target, but they still got the smite down.
That's the kill that you need. If you're only going to be able to take down one, then it's the jungler you want it to be. Straight onto the Drake goes Supermassive. They're going to be able to pick this one up uncontested, and there really isn't anything else for Lost Ratones to get across the rest of the map. The key thing
makes him pretty hard to kill, but ultimately not as valuable of a 1k as the lead we could say in top lane, or the lead that Schemes. If they are to go down 0-2, it will not be over. We're into the best of 5 portions. Armor gets stunned up. Nemesis around the corner, doesn't quite get the root though, and Schemes is there. Where's still the shutdown, and Schemes comes around the corner. Baus needs to try and get away from that bursty engage. The convention blocks, and here it comes. Crowny gets away first, Reckless leads the front line. Belia trying to soak up what he can, but where are the carries from Lost Ratones? Nemesis is around the corner, fighting out Bao. Should be able to get the Ash down as Belia falls again, but Armut arrives just in time. The superhero flying in as Bao steps away with a sliver of HP, and again Lost Ratones in the team fight cannot make it work. Baus around the corner, looking to hold up the backline of Supermassive. Fiesta actually the first shutdown. Crowny again lives, drops the Kermit call. If they can get the execute, there could be a way for Lost Ratones to play this out. Baus with the shield, he needs to get the heals. Bao is still very low. Crowny gets another. The Baus drops the ultimate, and here's the long team fight bloxer. This is what we said, and the Ratones come out on top.
Exactly, Trajan. Long team fights, surviving carries to get into the later stages of it, and Crowny, Bowser between them, just beautiful. But more than that, Reckless buying so much space for his members, and they're gonna be able to get themselves this final Drake. Hard fought, difficult team fight. NLC rejoice, because this one was looking a little bit rough, but this is the thing, now that you've got those 3-4 items beginning to come through for the Lost Ratones members, this composition is well and truly online. As much as the Baus has had a wild time of it in his lanes early on, at this point the Volibear is nigh on unkillable. Every W just keeping him alive more and more. They transition this one into a Baron as well. Lost Ratones, they've exploded out to a 3k goal.
Long staggered death timers mean that members of Supermassive are still coming off the fountain minutes after the play. The Dragon Soul for Lost Ratones, the Baron for them. Now they've got Baron.Volibear in a side lane. They've got extra protection on the minion wave for Crowny and Nemesis to push up. They've got the gold lead back in their hands, and they have the soul permanently. Lost Ratones, that was a critical turning point in the game, maybe even the series, where they could have crumbled, they could have lost all of what they had, but now Nemesis is getting engaged on Supermassive. They're not done yet. They've not forgotten that the game has not ended, and they found the isolated rise. They get one kill. Crowny stepping up, looks for more of the Fiesta. GP in from Baus. Look out for the tower. He goes up to the Armut though on the flash. Stymies up the answer for Lost Ratones, and it's a second kill for Supermassive.
That's the thing, as much as you can heal a ton on this Volibear, you have to be able to get those W's off in order to be able to do so. Isn't able to, just stand up. Armut plays that one out brilliant.
Supermassive always fall short too early. They're at risk of doing so again if they lose control of this series, but right now, they are not to be slowed down. Nemesis again falls up. They missed one stun, but they hit the second, and the Rise is dead again.
Oh, man.
Very, very tense right now. Supermassive finally got a bit of confidence and stepping into the river.
start this one up nice and slow still. Fiesta nowhere nearby. There's the engage.
Leona, they're trying to get this threat off the board before they can, but Schemes over the wall, forces the flash away from Crowley. They've managed to get the Leona, and where is the flash from Arbor? Flash again! There are the stuns! The slicing Maelstrom is devastating for Los Ratones! Val still gets some kills on the backside, and Belia can barely survive. Bodies everywhere in the jungle as the Volibear hunts down the Wukong. Cannot find the slow, gets a shield for himself. Fiesta and Schemes trying desperately to hold this bear at arm's length. But that fight just exploded, Bloxer.
It really did. Armor with the flash into the ulti, exactly what his team needed. Without that, that was going to be a massive team fight for Lost Returners. They would have been able to pick that one up so easily. But instead, Armor clutch. He's been clutch on the highest stages before. No surprise he's able to step up right now. But in the end, it's kind of a net neutral. Val's actually going to head down and try to start up this for fun. For why?
He's gonna check this.
Yeah.
He's not on vision technically, but he will be in a moment. And the rest of Lost Returners will come through. Schemes is in the area. Belia's not even alive yet. He does have the ultimate. We're just going for this. Lost Returners is just going for this.
With the Hextech gates, you can do this, but everybody's going to be able to get back involved pretty soon. He's dropping quite fast though.
Sparrow does not connect with anybody. No one's going to get slowed up. Reckless with a double knockout. Belly around the corner. Crowley with the 4-shot secure. And it's down to Lost Ratones. But is it enough to win the fight off the back of it? Schemes is going to get executed. Crowley chased down, but Nemesis, finally Nemesis is able to unload. And SuperMassive have to back away. Fiesta trading down with Belia. The Pantheon barely survives. Armor caught up. But the rise is inevitable. Double kill for Nemesis. And round 2 goes for the Rats.
Never mind, never mind. I shouldn't be questioning what Baus is doing. They just step up, know they can start taking this one, and it's just unfortunate. The carry doesn't quite spot it out in time. Even when they do, it's a little bit too late. The second that Elder goes down, gets picked up by Los Ratones, the fight is won. It was tricky enough even without that massive buff. And with the death timers as long as they are at the moment, Los Ratones, they are going to take us to 1-1 in this series. They're not going down 0-2. They're not worried about this one.
Oh my goodness, Bloxer. Can you say cinema? This game to 39 minutes, 23-21 as the Nexus falls. Los Ratones hold on with their fingernails right back in the Elder fight and take the victory to even it up. That is crazy. Let's go straight back to the desk. Let's not